Let it go, let it go, let it go. That's our topic for tonight, kids. So stay tuned, and we'll be with you right after our intro. It's the Good News Wednesday show. Come on, kids, it's time to roll. Tell everybody that you know. Watch the Good News Wednesday show. Good News Wednesday's finally here. Let's stand up and give a cheer. Watch the boredom disappear, 'cause Good News Wednesday's here. Good evening and happy Good News Wednesday to everybody out there. This is Karen Donovan with another episode for this week. Another halfway through our week. We're celebrating it because that's what we've been doing for the last year and a half, starting out with the beginning of the pandemic and keeping on going, taking a licking and keeping on ticking. And we'll just keep going until somebody shuts us down. And that hasn't happened yet. I've actually gotten a couple of great responses. Today in particular, I got some more responses from our Monday morning wake up blog and the study we did about letting things go. And you saw, I don't know if you caught the beginning of the show, but we had the roller coaster ride on there. And that's something that when you're done riding the roller coaster, you have let it all go. Hopefully not anything dangerous. And kind of that's the way it's been for the last year and a half. We've been riding a roller coaster, having to figure out how to let things go that bother us. And so that's what we're going to be talking tonight, among other things, including our trivia contest winners from last week, a little bit of information about Real Estate Corner and how to let some things go that you need to let go when you're buying a house, and also our birthday shout outs. So stay tuned. So for starters, our first important thing that we wanted to cover is basically our topic of letting things go. And there's two kind of important ways that you can use to quickly let things go. Do you ever have something that really bothers you and like it just gets under your skin and you just keep sort of fuming about it off and on? Days go by and you realize how frustrated you are about it. So I happen to, and I will include it on one of the links, I happen to come across a headfulness tip from a very wise gentleman who said there's a couple of different ways you can quickly figure out how to let things go. The first one is figuring out why it's bothering you and doing what they call 7 levels deep. So I took an example, and this is, like a personal example, and well, heck, it's my show, so I thought I'd share it with you. This is about something that bothered me. And so I'm going to share exactly, I wrote down what I discovered about myself when I did this little exercise. So the first thing you say is what is it that you want to get rid of or remove from your situation? And so I want to let go of my annoyance that my neighbors have their garbage pail out in front of their house. So the first question you ask yourself is, why is that important to you? And I said, because it makes my neighborhood look unsightly. That was number one. Now you take that question and you say, well, why is that important to you? And I said, because it reflects poorly on where I live. And then you ask it again. See, we're going down these 7 levels here. So let's see what happens. People think I'm a slob. That's what I said. And why is it important that people, don't think you're a slob? Because I want my neighbors to think I'm neat and clean. And why is that important to you? Because it gives me a better sense of self worth and good self image. Well, why is that important to you, Karen? Well, I like to feel that I'm worth something, and that that makes me feel happy. And then the last level, I said, why is that important to you? Well, I'm actually already happy, and the garbage shouldn't have anything to do with my feeling of self worth or my inner feelings. So I came out with that, you know what? Let it go. The garbage doesn't really matter that much. It's not me. It's something to do with them. So if you have something like that, try that little exercise and see how it works for you. It's very insightful. Now, the second part of letting things go is, you have an idea in your head of, yeah, I can let that thing go, but then it's your physical body that has certain tensions and so on. And if you're all, got muscle tension, you're not going to let that thing go, because you're going to hold on to it. So he gave like these little exercises to do, like just, breathing exercises. So I was walking in the park and listening to this, and I tried it. And the first one is you raise your shoulders up and like you're trying to touch your ears, and then you let them down, and then you let out your breath. Try it. Maybe there's something you want to let go tonight. Then put your shoulders all the way back like you're trying to hold a pencil, and breathe out again. And now do a couple of neck rolls. Ooh, my neck is cracking. Okay, now you know what? You feel a little better? I know I do. So try it. See what you think. I mean, it may not work for you, but then again, it may. Several people said it did. So I'm glad to share that with you. And now we're going to go to our trivia question about letting things go, because this trivia question indicates that there were some people who didn't let things go to the point of no return. Here's four pairs of people that could have, maybe easily gotten into an altercation with each other. And which of these pairs did not let things go and let it get totally out of hand? A, the Hatfields and the McCoys. B, Herod and Pilate. C, Gorbachev and Reagan. Or D, George Bush and Ted Kennedy. Well, I'm happy to say that the last three, Herod and Pilate, Gorbachev and Reagan, and George Bush and Ted Kennedy, all worked things out. But, however, the Hatfields and the McCoys, they did not. They had a blood feud, and they ended up, if you know the story, they ended up kind of shooting it out and killing a few family members. So we don't want that to happen. Now, who guessed the right answer? The way that our contest works is every week you get a chance to enter our trivia contest. And then at the end of the week, we draw 4 winners. And each of those 4 people win a Panera gift card. So without further ado, drum roll, please. Let's see who were the winners from this week. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Winner number 1, Elsa Santini. Congratulations, Elsa. Winner number 2, Desiree Vanderveer. Congratulations, Desiree. Winner number 3, Rick Scanlon. And winner number 4, Jonathan Burnett. Hey, congratulations to all 4 of you. So you be on the lookout for your Panera gift card. And if you would like to play this coming week, stay tuned because we got a new trivia question for you. So now we come to our birthday shout out segment. Okay, we have some exciting announcements of birthdays this week. And if you know someone you'd like us to announce their birthday on our show, and they get a special shout out, a special song, and they also get a custom birthday cake in their email, why, just let us know who and when their birthday is, and we'll be glad to include them in. This week, we have Michaela Markova tomorrow. Happy birthday, Michaela. Tom Nails, May 28th. Richie Krug, May 28th. Josh Norris, Harvey Brittman, Rosemary Jonason, and Judy O'Neill, and Cynthia Ann, all on May 28th. That must have been a pretty busy day. Okay, May 30th, we have Sammy Sands. Happy birthday, Sammy. And on May 31st, we have Joan Paternoster. Happy birthday, Joan. Then on June 1st, Simran Bajay, also J.D. Padenbacher, Carol Spain, Winston Dixon, Douglas Purcell, and on June 29th, Larry Kirshner. Sorry about not reading so good. My writing wasn't as clear as it usually is tonight. Okay, so let's sing happy birthday to these wonderful folks who are celebrating their birthday this. We heard it was your birthday. Hope it's a good one too. Happy, happy birthday now and the whole year through. If you're having trouble with all those candles on your cake, just call us up, we'll help you blow them out. So you can take a break. All right, we wish you all a very wonderful birthday week, celebration of Memorial Day weekend, everything all rolled into one. And now we come to the question of the week. All right, to go along with our topic of letting it go, letting things go, what are some things that you, if you are thinking about buying a house, should let go and not do during the time that you're getting ready to buy a house? See, I did relate it there. I have always got to relate it to the topic. So these are 5 things that you want to let go of and not do during the time that you are getting ready to buy a house. Number 1 is open up new lines of credit. That is a big no-no, so let go of that one. Number 2, miss a payment. Do not, under any circumstances, miss a payment. A car payment, a credit card payment, a rent payment, all those kind of payments. The mortgage company that you're using for your new purchase will not like that. Number 3 thing to let go of is do not, well, okay, I take it back. You don't want to let go of your job. You don't want to change jobs in the middle of getting a loan. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, do not lease or buy furniture or a car. That will be extra debt. And the mortgage companies don't look kindly on that. And last but not least, and this one I wasn't really sure of, I didn't know this, don't move around a lot of money. Don't put more money in your account. You're going to have to explain where that came from. And don't take money out of your account and move it to a different account. Nothing over $500, they say. So those are 5 things that you should let go of when you are buying a house. All right. Now for the last segment, which everybody I know is looking forward to. So if you have been waiting to play our trivia contest, which we call Fun Day Monday because that's when it's generally introduced in our Monday morning wake up log. And if you'd like a copy of that, please just request one. Our newsletter at Karen@homesbydonovan.com. You'll see it scrolling in the little box at the bottom. And we'll be happy to send you an official entry form. You can also answer tonight by sending me an email at Karen@homesbydonovan.com, or you can answer in the chat if you're on Facebook, or the comments if you're on YouTube and it lets you. Sometimes they don't seem to be letting you do that lately. Anyway, we every week we pick 4 winners, as I said before, and then once a month at the end of the month, so next week, we'll be announcing the grand prize winner, because one of the folks that won during the entire month, one of the 4 winners for each week, gets to choose their favorite charity. And we give a donation to that charity based on the number of people who play Fun Day Monday during the month. So everybody wins. It's pretty cool. All right, so tonight we're going to be talking about what's coming up for next week, which is choices, making good choices. And, there's different areas of your life that you have to make choices in. Actually, your life is kind of divided into 3 segments. If you think about it, in a 24-hour day, you have 8 hours or so for sleeping. Well, maybe not quite 8. Then you have, some 8 hours or so for working, and then 8 hours for the people you love and spending time, personal time, and spending time with your family. So you want to make good choices in those areas, and that's what we're going to be talking about in the Monday morning wake up log next week. But in the meantime, we want to do our preview of our trivia question, which you can get a head start on and answer tonight, which is 4 foods that people think are good, healthy choices, but one of them is not. All right. So 4 foods that people think are healthy choices, but which one is actually not? Here we go. A, salmon. B, bran muffin. C, seaweed. Or D, garlic. Okay. So of those 4 choices of 4 foods, one of them is not as healthy as people think. A, salmon. B, bran muffin. C, seaweed. Or D, garlic. So if you'd like to answer now, feel free to shoot me an email at Karen@homesbydonovan.com, answer in the chat, or you can request an official Monday morning entry form in your Monday morning wake up. So we are happy that you came and enjoyed the evening with us. We look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, make it a great week. Bye-bye. It's the Good News Wednesday show. Come on, kids, it's time to roll. Tell everybody that you know. Watch the Good News Wednesday.